Good morning and welcome to America's Home Cooking. Today I am making buttermilk biscuits, okay? And they want you to set the oven at 450. Make sure the shelf is in the middle of your oven. Alright, now we'll start putting it together. They want all-purpose flour. They want 2 cups. I'm actually going to make my favorite meal. I mean, it is. I have some favorites, but this is one of them. It's actually chipped beef in a cream sauce over biscuits, and I just love that recipe. I really, really do. And it's so hard to find. Let's see. The North, you call it dry beef. In the South, chipped beef. Hormel makes it. But I can't find it in supermarket. I had to go to Amazon and find it. So if you're looking for it, that's where you'll find it. Let me put this to the side for now. We're going to add a tablespoon of wheat germ into these to pick the nutritional value up. And they want 2.5. No, wait a minute. I'm moving over here. Wants 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And 1/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda. Let's see what else. A teaspoon of salt. I have a friend who told me that she uses ground pork for this dish. I've never had it like that. I have always had it with chicken. I'm gonna mix this up. And they want, I'm making sure that I'm following the right recipe. 1/4 cup shortening, which is 4 tablespoons. When you sit there and you start making things from scratch, you have basic things that are always in the house. Because I do a lot of baking and I don't buy a lot of pre-made food, I have my basics constantly in the house. That's why I keep milk and heavy cream. I can make condensed milk, sweetened milk, evaporated milk. You can light cream. You have the heavy cream, you make whipped cream out of it. You can make butter. You know, you can make a yogurt, buttermilk. And it's just a whole list if you just keep a few things on hand. that's just in one section. And then when you do a lot of baking like I do, be it breads and stuff, you have other things that I always keep on hand is baking soda, baking powder, different flours. Because you have the winter wheat and you have the spring wheat, which consists of making cake flour, all-purpose flour, which is 50-50 of each wheat. And then you have the bread flour, which is that winter wheat. And salt, all kinds of salts and stuff. A lot of these things are basics, and if you have them in the house, you can make a lot of these things on your own and not have to spend the extra dollars. Well, you have to go to the store to pick up this and this, and you really don't. You just have it. You have everything at your fingertips. Okay. Now they want 3/4 of a cup of buttermilk. And yes, I made this buttermilk. And the buttermilk is so high in cultures that your body needs. It's another good thing. Make a well in the center. Let me get this cookbook out of here. What is this, the 4th or 5th biscuit recipe I've showed you? I told you I have a lot of them. And I have another cookbook too that's loaded with them too. Different breads, everything. Just trying to get it to pick up as much dough as you can in there. I'll get all that in. I was always taught from little. I'm sure the young people might not know this phrase, but it says, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. had to learn to cook. The only thing you really have in life, if you think about it, is your health. You can have friends, and you can lose them. You can have clothes, you outgrow them and you lose them. You can have a home, God, I pray it never happens, you could have a fire. You can lose all that. If you're sick, all what you want is your health back, to feel good again. So when you lose everything and then you feel you've got your body and it's working and you can make things work again. That's how important your health is. That's why I did this, to show you how you can be healthy. And life is easier. You can wake up with a smile on your face instead of coming up, you know? I wake up and I feel good about life. I don't, I could sit there and cry over a lot of things that have happened. Because life is a learning lesson. We all go through them. But if you have your health, it's easier to deal with. And I was encouraged to make this page. I had some friends encouraging me, and I was afraid I couldn't do it. I was unsure. And my sons encouraged me. I talk about food with friends, and they sit there and say, you have to show people. And I said, well, people have asked me. They said, see, they want to learn. They want to know. And I said, okay. So I put the page up. I'm just chatting this morning. I feel good this morning. Now, just in case I didn't give you all the ingredients, I'll read them off one more time to make sure I did it. It's going to be 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon salt, 1/4 of a cup of shortening, and you cut it in with a pastry cutter or 2 knives, and 3/4 of a cup of buttermilk, and that makes buttermilk biscuits. They're going to cook 10 to 12 minutes in a 450-degree oven. So let's get them in the oven and time them. And I added 1 tablespoon of toasted wheat germ to pick the nutritional value up on them. Okay, so I'll see you in about 12 minutes. Okay, it's 12 minutes. Remember, take the one in the middle, open it, and see if it's done. And once again, I'll show you. See? They're done. Piping hot. Now, let's cancel this. And I have to move these. Oh, is there a place I can go? That's how you make buttermilk biscuits. Enjoy your day.